Shalom, Most High in Christ, bless Israel, Captain Isaac, live and direct right here in Bahamas. Quick question, why did I join IUIC? Why did Captain Isaac join IUIC? First and foremost, let's start with the Bible, the truth about the Bible. The truth about the Bible was not expressed to me until, I would say 2008, early 2008. That's when I started to do diligent research onto who I was. Who was I in the Bible? Who was the black man in the Bible? All right. I always knew that I had purpose, but what was my purpose on earth? The scripture, Revelation 1:14, that was the scripture that sealed the deal for me. Okay, that was the scripture that sealed the deal. Once I found out that Christ was a black man, God is black, and the people of the Bible are black, I realized that we are the Israelites. Okay, prior to me coming into this truth, many of you know, well, I'm not going to say many of you know, some of you know that I was a pugilist. I was a professional prize fighter at that time. All right, there was a fight that I had turned down. I was supposed to be under the undercard of Kid Chocolate. His name is Peter Quillen. I pulled out of that fight. It was on a Friday night. I pulled out of that. Later on, you know, I was getting heavy into the Israelite thing, studying, looking at other camps. At that time, I was unaware of Israel United in Christ. I was watching a lot of the videos from the old school with Ariyah and so forth, learning the history, the white man's the devil, and our history according to the Bible. However, let this pass. However, the laws was not expressed to me yet. That didn't come until later, until I ran into Bishop Nathan. All right, he's the one that I seen that he magnified the law, and I came to IUIC. But let's get back to the boxing thing. Many of you don't know, a lot of fights I was pulling out that were either Friday or Saturday, as most prize fights are, and that created a lot of friction between myself and my coach up in Brooklyn at Gleason's gym. What's crazy about that is my coach was a Christian pastor, so-called. There was a fight that I had against Andy El Magnifico, whatever, Maheus, they call him. He was a Northern Kingdom brother. I was supposed to fight that dude. I signed the contract to fight him, and while I was training and preparing to fight, which was September 26, 2008, I injured my retina. I had a retina injury sparring. So that sealed the deal for me. I was like, damn, I'm forcing myself to fight, to take this fight, which is on a Sabbath. And I had knowledge that Friday night was the Sabbath, and that was on my conscience. And the simple fact that I was forcing the issue, and then I got injured, I hung it up. I hung up the gloves, and I stopped prize fighting. And the following year, September of 2009, I ran into IUIC, came across a few videos, and the bishop was always magnifying the laws, and that is my purpose in IUIC. This is my purpose right here. Right here. See? Live and direct. Show them where we at. This is the slums right here in Bahamas. See my brothers? These are my brothers. That's my brother. That's my sister right there. Okay? Our job is to edify the sheep, not only in America, but abroad. All right? And the scripture that stands out in my mind, which I hold reverence to, out of all the scriptures are good for reproof and edification, but Isaiah 61:1 is what I live by and what I go by. All right, and these are our brothers. So I would never hand in my letter of resignation, and I would never ever turn my back on my people. All right, all praises to the Most High, Israel. Y'all stay in the spirit. Shalom.